Hey, I'm Mike Janela for 8012. Hey, I'm Mike Janela with Little Things. I'm your host, Mike Janela, here with you, and Tom Stevenson, our master birder. Now putting some of those lessons we learned just a few minutes ago, Tom, into action. If you remember, the blizzard of '96 shut the government down almost a week. Which sounds crazy. How does the government just not operate for days at a time? But it doesn't come close to the longest shutdowns in US history, which have nothing to do with blizzards at all. Yahoo went through a logo roasting of its own a couple years ago. We all love voicing our opinions, but does it make any difference to these mega companies? In most cases, no. Yahoo stock actually went up 5 points the day it announced its redesign and never looked back. The worst parts of our last recession, could you imagine if you couldn't have even taken cash out of an ATM? Imagine no more. That's actually happening in Greece. Here's a crash course on exactly what's going down in the Mediterranean. It was from news outlets offering live commentary to hashtag Spacewalk taking over the top Twitter trend in the UK to a message from the Prime Minister himself. The country will be watching you make history, he says. No pressure. GM entered a $900 million plea deal with the US government. Even after a recent settlement, they still face more than 400 injury and wrongful death lawsuits that could cost billions more. About as bad as it gets, and what GM did might marginalize emissions fraud to some. That's the wrong way to think.
It just means so much to us.
And you guys, I'm sure you have so many great stories of people who have either come up to you saying thank you for the inspiration or that. I mean, does that ever get old?
No,
Sadly, Moreland posted a now darkly ominous tweet before the pair headed out. In case we don't come back, at Backroad Craig and I are going right through Winter Storm Goliath to kill ducks in Oklahoma. With neither man returning, friends and family now have no shortage of support during this tragic episode. Rachel Ziering, who runs Muddy Paws Rescue NYC, and they are the ones undertaking this huge effort to help all the animals affected by Hurricane Harvey down in Texas. Rachel, have you caught a breath yet? Have you been able to get any sleep? I know it's been a crazy time for you. For everyone here at Wild Lives, my name is Mike Janela. Thanks for watching Little Things. See ya!